Hello everybody! I decided to make a new tutorial in GameMaker. I'm going to continue on the platformer series. I thought like maybe some shooting or something. Add some shooting would be nice to have in the game. I don't know what you think about that, but let's just open it up. First of all, I'm going to make a new sprite and name it Sprite Arrow. I am usually making arrows when I'm using something to shoot. 16 by 8, and now look at my epic drawing skills. I am great at drawing stuff. Not. Yeah. Isn't this beautiful? Isn't it? It's so ugly. Let's make it like that. Yeah, that's enough. And center it. It has to be centered to work as we want it to in this. And yeah, I'm thinking I could make it to fly against the mouse. Put sprite to sprite arrow, and in the create event I'm going to have a code block and input image angle is equals to mouse underscore x. No, why? No, that completely doesn't work. Sorry, it's equals to no point direction x comma y comma mouse underscore x comma mouse underscore y. Now this makes it to point against the mouse when it's created, and also move towards point mouse underscore x mouse underscore y, not capital Y, and say 5. And yeah, let's oh oops, sorry, add some VERSP oops 0, and then some grab 0.2. that would work. And now a step event where it will if VERSP is less than 10. I don't know how this would work. VERSP plus equals grub. Awesome variable names. You could name them whatever you want if you find it easier. Now now we want to add some collisions to the ground, so horizontal collisions. We want it to get destroyed if it meets something. So yeah, let's just name it collisions. If place meeting x comma y comma power walls, and that would pretty much work. Instance destroy. So if it meets something at its x and y coordinates, it's going to destroy itself. So now we're done with that, and now go into the object player And in step event, add, oh, where did it go? Where did my step event go? Oh, there it is. It just vanished. Let's add shoot is equals to mouse check button MB left. I'm using MB left for that. And now if we go down here, if shoot and instance create x, y, obj arrow. Now, as you can see, shoot is the left mouse button, MB left, and if we press that, it's going to initialize this event. Oops, go through that and create an arrow, which now, if we just create some more walls in the game, let's make it a little bit more fashionable, like this. Isn't it a nice looking room? So like that, and run it. Now we got this, and if we press that, it's creating them. Although you could spam arrows, which is not really what we want, is it? And just remove those two, and edit this one to pressed to make sure that it isn't spamming like that, like it was doing. And now shoot one, if you were holding, it doesn't shoot, and now it just shoots one. Let's see what happens to the arrows. After a while, shoot them up. Fire it like that, and yeah. I can't get out of this room now. It's falling way too slow. If we would change, if we would go in here, take that 20 now and run it. Let's see how it goes. Someone's playing Hearts of Iron 3. Yeah, this area goes slow. Now, if you want to go faster, you could go speed. This is how fast the game is running. Like 120 is double speed we had. So it could be annoying. it's a nice speed. Look. Well, doesn't it look stupid? Is it looking stupid to you? I don't know. Let's turn it back to 60. I forgot one thing. I know why something doesn't work. Y plus equals very speed. Excuse me for that. It's just I'm not always thinking on everything. Sometimes you gotta have a break, don't you? Well, this was hopeless, meaningless. Oops. Those great arrows, great arrow physics. Now let's just edit that to 10, not 210, and test it. They're going a little bit further, aren't they? Either way, just going to change this one to say 20 and run, see what happens now. I should go a lot faster. Oh, yep, much faster, too fast. It isn't good if they're going too fast. Let's try with 10 and see their speed. That is normal arrow physics, trust me. Well, if you want to have fun with arrows, play around with my physics. Or else we could use another method, and that is do that, close them off, shoot against the mouse, and now shoot left or right. That is, we have to go in here and change this to global.face. I will explain the global thing in just a minute. How to change it here too, and here. There is other methods to do this, but I like this one. It's simple. I change that to global. Else, if you're on Mac, you would have to change this one to global, like that. So yeah, now that works as we want it. Now, face is equal to global.face. And now if we go into our step event here, let's just do this, commenting out again, against the mouse, and now shoot left or right. If face is equals to 1, then we would have it to move right. Right? That's what we want. Want to move right. So we have to make like x plus equals speed, like that could do. And then we need to create this variable speed, and we could put it at 5 to start with, and else x minus equals speed. So now it goes left or right, dependent on what you want. Well, let's see what happens. Isn't that great? We might want to collide too, so we put that there instead. Much smarter. And now if we go into make a draw event and into code, first of all the Mac method, f face equals to 1 draw sprite ext SPR arrow, in this case 0 x y 1 1 0 rotation, -1 for color, I want to remain the same, and 1 for alpha. Else draw sprite ext sprite arrow 0 x y comma -1 1 0 -1 1 done. And that is the Mac method, call it like that. And now game studio method draw self if face equals to 1, image x scale equals to 1, else image x scale equals to -1, and run and see how it works. We're still shooting with the mouse. We can edit that, edit the shoot variable in player. Here we can change this into keyboard check and just take like VK shift or something, not shift, shift. My computer didn't like me. Since when am I going to run Tizen? Windows and run. So now we can spam, or we could change it to pressed to ensure that shooting is just every time we press the button. Yeah, shooting the button, shooting the button, no, shooting the arrows. That's two methods of making arrows. So yeah, you could choose either one you want, depending on what game you want to make. And yeah. Now you could make, like, if you want to have a bow in your game to match the arrow, like make sprite bow, make it 16 wide and 32 high. Guess why not? Draw like that. Mark. This is how I'm making my arrows. You can make them however you want. Let's mark with that too, and remove, and move like that. Now, something you can't make on Mac is change the opacity of the color, so you would need to stay with the same color all the time, which is bad if you're not using any outside software or something to make it. So yeah, this is pretty much my bow, and center it. Make sure to do that. And now obj bow, and like that, and at the step event, we only need a step event for this. Image angle is equals to point direction x, y, mouse underscore x, mouse underscore y, just as we did in the create event on the arrow. And x is equals to obj player.x, and y is equal to obj player.y to make it follow the player as you want. Now if we try the game, oh, oops, forgot to put it in. Don't forget to do that. It's hard to test the game if you don't have the thing in. And of course it's not there because we need to make it like -9 to 9 something. -9 would be it. -1 would also work. This is the depth. -9 is pretty much how you making it, how you want it to, like, the depth is, if it's negative, it's going over stuff, and if it's positive, it's going under stuff and want to be over stuff. So yeah, put it like that and save the change to that, yes. And I want to use the other method because I got a bow. Let's change that and make it like that. And step yeah, that's it. I don't know, we have to do stuff like this. No, don't forget draw self method. You need a draw self method, or in this case draw sprite or Mac method draw sprite ext SBR arrow 0 x y 1 1, and rotation it's going to be I don't know, let's say try with direction and -1 1. I just have to test this. I don't really know, it's a bit embarrassing, but you can't know everything, you know. No, feels like I'm repeating myself. It doesn't work. No, wait. Yeah, the great physics of my arrows. I'm a physicist, you know. I'm great at this stuff. Can't you see? Well, yeah, that's the Mac method, but I prefer to use the Windows method, or like the GameMaker Studio method, because it works better with the game. It's made to that. So yeah, that's the arrows and bow. So yeah, this was all for this episode. See you in the next one. Rate, comment, subscribe. It helps, like usually hear from YouTubers. This was Kingdom Hampers, and goodbye.